Yeah, Endeavor was going sick. He was pulling out all these moves. He pulled out a mega smasher, bro. Yeah, prominent Saturn, he said, and pulled out a mega smasher out of his chest. Welcome to Agents of Screen, the first and only place for movie reviews live at the cinema. My name is Aaron, aka the Bearded Tolson. You already know the deal. But having said that, on our last couple videos, 90% of you that watched don't know the deal because you're not subscribed. That is mad. So, if you do enjoy our content and our videos, it would be much appreciated if you did. Now this is a My Hero season finale review, and I know I've got a bleach mask on, so you're thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? But there is a reason for that. Just a quick little segue before we get into the nitty gritty.
Bleach is back! Next year, 1,000-year blood war! Jeez! Nani?
Oh, that's mad, but nah. So anyway, let's get into the season finale. Oh my days. I'm still gassed, I'm still hyped. Right off the bat, this is one of the best episodes of the season. By far, hands down. Animation, sound, I mean it's always on point anyway, but this episode especially was just too sick. A few episodes before, people kind of, it was a bit calm and there wasn't much going on, and it was very, everyone was kind of doing their own thing and chilled and relaxed. But they just had to let people know, don't think for 1 second, when this show wants to go ham with action and emotion and drama, they can do it. So Endeavor is fighting this super bioengineered Nomu that has got bare different quirks, regenerate. It's like the strongest Nomu we've seen in the series so far. It was moving mad, yeah, talking as well, but it was talking like a 4-year-old that's kind of just learning the ropes and understanding about the world. But it was going ham. So in turn, Endeavor had to go sick as well. Properly got to see his fighting ability this time. I know before we'd seen like little flashes here and there, and he, threw out a few flames here and a few dragon punches there, but he hadn't really fought. This time, all out battle. He was putting out moves left, right and centre. First of all, he was flying, didn't even know he could do that, even though he said he wasn't really flying when walked past. He just said that he was stopping himself from falling, which was clever. It's a good way to kind of explain that, because a lot of animes, especially when they power up people or they're fighting people that are powerful, they just suddenly can fly and stay in the air. So I thought that was just a nice little touch, a way for them to explain how he is able to stay up there. One thing that always impressed me about this show is with the heroes' quirks, they make it seem very simple, like, oh, he can make water come out his hand, or oh, you can do fire, you can do all this stuff. They make it seem very basic, and they kind of just give you a taste of the basicness of their abilities. But they always manage to find really creative ways for them to use their very basic, what it seems basic abilities. So Endeavor was doing a madness. He done some prominence, flame business. He did some other spider web fire that cut the building into like millions of pieces. It was insane. He was literally pulling out all his moves, because as I said, this Nomu was not having it. It was just regenerating from everything. It was not having none of it, but the moves look sick. We also saw in the episode before that Endeavor's got a new suit. I think it looks better, but yeah, this suit suits him. You gotta get some new threads when you're a new #1 hero. So I understand the change. Also, what I really love about this anime, what I think it does almost better than any other anime, save for possibly Demon Slayer, is the character development. Character development is just so sick. Like, it is just done so well. And I know now I've said that Kakashi_Uchiha is gonna go ham in the comments and be like, are you mad? Naruto's got the best character development of all time. Bro, listen. Naruto has got very good character development. The difference is, Naruto has also got 3,726 episodes compared to My Hero, which has got less than 100. And what I'm saying is, character development is very, very, very good. They just know how to do it without it being nonsense, you know? So we saw a lot of character development for Endeavor in these last couple of episodes. He's obviously got massive, massive shoes to fill, with All Might being the previous #1 and, you know, the symbol for justice, and he's trying to find out what his version of that is. He even asked All Might, like, what is justice to you? Like, what is it? What should it be for me? What am I supposed to do? Kind of thing. And it was kind of just, he's got this stigma about him where he's just cold-hearted, he don't care about anything. But clearly we've seen from these episodes, he just wants to be the best he can be. His version. And he didn't know how to do that. Being #2, you don't have that pressure of being a symbol, I guess. And now that he's #1, he's like, rah, people don't look at me the same way as All Might. I don't do all this smiley business. He even tried it with the kid, tried to take a picture, and the kid was like, nah, allow it. You're breaking my idea of what you're supposed to be. Like, you're not meant to be this guy who takes pictures. And I get that. Like, you can relate to that in other things, of other people, how you see them, or if you were to meet them in real life, and then they were different to how you built them up in your mind, kind of thing. So there was just, the development was just sick. And also, in regards to the way his family and the whole madness with the kids and him trying to create the perfect version, we didn't really understand how or why. We still don't really know what happened, but we've got a better idea of his reasoning for it, because he's saying, you know, when he exerts too much power, he overheats and he gets fatigued, which is why, and it was showing like the little flashback of his son with the ice and the fire, and he obviously wants to be able to balance that out. But so I can kind of understand his reasoning for doing it, but we still don't know if his methods were a bit risque or not. But the development is there, we can understand it. He was doing it for the betterment of his family and his children. Also got to see Todoroki's brother and sister. Didn't get to see their quirks, but clearly the sister is just fire and the brother is just ice. His name is Endeavor. He literally endeavored himself to us by trying so hard to be #1 and be a symbol for hope and all that. Mad development, bro. Yeah, Endeavor was going sick. He was pulling out all these moves. He pulled out a mega smasher, bro. Yeah, prominent Saturn, he said, and pulled out a mega smasher out of his chest. If you don't know what a mega smasher is, you need to go watch GUYVER. Go watch GUYVER. But Endeavor was not just the star of this episode, because there was a new hero who has jumped straight into my top 3 heroes in 1.5 episodes. This guy came out of nowhere, and he's just, like I said, this show, when it comes to quirks and abilities, they knock it out of the park. Man like #2 Hawk, oh my days, he's just a don. He is an absolute don. Again, his quirk, pretty simple on first inspection, pretty basic. He's got wings, he's got feathers, cool, he can fly. But on the episode before, you see him, he was taking out people and he was interacting with people without even looking at them. He wasn't even paying attention. This guy can make his feathers fly off, go and find people and lift up things and do things. They're strong but supple. It was mad. He rescued, what was it, 67 people in the building without even batting an eyelid. He's just insane. For me, that quirk ability is just, it's so simple. But again, the way they showcased it and the way they presented it, I just thought was very, very sick. Turned his feathers into a sword, even though that's not really his thing. He's just, he's a don. He's an absolute don. He's just too sick. Like I said, within an episode, he just became one of my favourite heroes in the show. Very, very good character. And him and Endeavor were working together to fight this Nomu. He sent his feathers into his back to speed him up. They were doing some tag team moves. Even the fire, Endeavor turned his fire into like a phoenix, a bird, when it was, I'm telling you. It was emotional too, very emotional. I thought there was a point where it seemed like they were gonna make it out like Endeavor was done. I thought he was done at one point, completely murked over. I was like, he's gonna die, and then his son's gonna be like, you know what? You proved to me, Dad, that you can be a #1 hero. I'm gonna step my game up. Even though his son is sick already, I thought, yeah, this is gonna make him do a madness now. But Endeavor was like, nah, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm the #1 hero for a reason. The last move that he did, don't remember what it was called, but he was even saying he hates the school motto. He hates it, but he still bust the motto, yeah. The plus ultra, done his ultimate, whatever it was, murked the Nomu, yeah. Pose at the superhero landing pose at the end as well. Absolute don. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think he was gonna get through it, but he endeavoured. He was a don. Absolute don. And then the mad thing is, when that was all said and done, when the credits rolled, that wasn't even it. Again, this is another testament to how sick this show is. When the main underlying story can take a back seat, like, and you completely forget about it. It's just not even in your mind. And all these other stories and all these other little side, you know, missions and quests and side stories and side characters and developments can happen, and you don't even care. You don't even realise that the main story is still there and it's still sick. So after the credits, I know some people don't even watch that. I don't know how. You gotta be careful with these shows, you know. Like from beginning to end, I let it run because sometimes they always do like a little post-credit scene. There's been a few episodes where they do it, but this one, I completely forgot about the previous All Mights, and I don't remember what it's called. That's how long ago it was. But Deku had the dream or whatever it was, the vision with the previous. I don't remember what they're called. The previous owners of that quirk. They're all lined up. He had some mad looking final Getsuga Tensho shadow business on him. I don't even know what the hell that was. One of them's getting murked. The guy looked like, I think that was, what's the villain's name? All for One. It must have been him. He was murking one of the others. And he's like, oh, so you're the 9th. Madness. 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 So just know, when it comes back, when season 5 comes back, and they go back on track for the main story, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. But yeah, that's all I got to say on My Hero season finale, season as a whole. Fantastic, fantastic anime. You need to do yourself a favour. You got no excuses now. Watch that, binge it. It is so sick. Character development, story, tunes, quirks, heroes, the whole lot. Very, very, very much my favourite anime currently. Easily. It's there. That Demon Slayer, favourite anime currently right now. Obviously Demon Slayer's finished, but you know what I mean. Did you think that fight was the best fight in the season, possibly in the show? Possibly one of the best fights of the show, you know, I would say. Are you excited for Bleach to be coming back next year? As always, all the sharing, likes, much appreciated on the video. Plenty more content coming your way during this lockdown that we are all going through. Stay strong, stay home, stay safe. I've been Aaron for Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N, and until next time, peace.